Hey guys, welcome to Module 2, Video 2. This whole entire week is based on one thing and one thing only, vision. And what we went over yesterday or the day before was how important today is going to be. Today is all based on one thing and one thing only, getting you super clear on your vision. Super clear on your vision. I'm so excited about this session because this is what I do in my one-on-one coaching. I always take people through before I do anything else. I need them to get clear on what they actually want for their life. When you get clear on what you actually want for your life, your mind does everything in its power to, follow it, go for it, to attract it into your life. So this is the one reason why most people struggle through life. And if you've been in this program for the starting point, and maybe you're in this program because you don't know kind of what you want, this process is finally going to define it for you. This is one of my favorite sessions to do, like I say, but I really, really want to kick this off. So before we get into anything else, I want you to literally put your phone away. I want you to put any distractions away. I want you to be in a room with yourself or maybe with your partner, but that's okay. But what I want you to do is completely associate out from this. I want you to associate out from anything that could obviously come in and distract you. And I literally need yourself to give yourself this time. There's nothing more important right now than giving yourself this time. It could take 30 minutes, it could take an hour, but you're defining your life in every single area. So super, super clear. Because right now, most people don't know what they want. Like if I ask someone, what do they want? They're usually like, I don't actually know. And they come from the frame of not knowing. But the only reason is because they're coming from their conscious mind. But what I'm going to do throughout this process is I'm going to stimulate your subconscious mind, because when your subconscious minds get stimulated, all of a sudden your imagination gets alive. And when your imagination's alive, you start attracting things and you start thinking of things that usually you couldn't do in the state you're usually in. Because think about it. When was the last time you got yourself into an altered state? Altered state meaning closing your eyes, relaxing yourself, and then from an inspired state, then you ask yourself what you want for your life. When was the last time you did that? Most of the time, a lot of people would say, I can't remember. They can't fully remember what it was or when they did that. And that's the reason most people don't know. My belief is every single person knows what they already want. There's only blockages in the way that hold them back from experiencing it and following it on a consistent basis. So this aligned, I want you to get a piece of paper out right now. And before we start, I want you to just literally take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly let it out of your mouth. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly let it out of your mouth. And I want you to fully relax right now. I want you to fully relax and close your eyes. And then before we even start this process, I want you to get into a centered place. I want you to get into a centered place of relaxation and positive expectation. By the end of this process, you're going to know everything down to the T. And you don't have to know how all these things that you write down are going to happen. All you need to know and get is clarity. And if you get clarity on specifically what you want, like I said, everything will start flowing to you in an amazing way. So what I want you to do now is take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly let it out of your mouth. One more deep breath in. Literally slow everything down as you hear right now. And I want you to just focus on sounds. Literally slow everything down and focus on the sounds that are around you. Really relax. Don't focus on anything else but the sounds. Notice what it feels like to be quiet with yourself. Focus on any part of your body now that isn't relaxed. And relax it now. It might be some tightness around a part of your body. But relax that part of you. Relax the part of you now. And fully become present in this moment. Fully present, fully relaxed. And now, from a relaxing place, I want you to have a positive expectation. A positive expectation throughout this whole process. And trust that the answers will come to you. Trust that you already have everything inside. Even say it to yourself now. I trust I have everything inside. Feel it. Feel the trust inside. Feel the presence inside of having everything that you truly desire. I want you to think right now of things in your life that you're so incredibly grateful for. What are some things in your life that you're so incredibly grateful for? And maybe you haven't thought or felt grateful for that person or for that experience, but I literally want you to feel so grateful right now. Grateful for your entire life. What are some things in your life that maybe you have manifested before? Maybe you weren't conscious of it, but you did manifest. Because manifestation is always happening. And the law of attraction states, whatever you focus on, you manifest into your life. But no one decides on what they want. No one. So we keep getting what we got in our past. I want you to think of 3 people right now that you're so incredibly grateful for. Literally go back to times with each individual that you think of and times that were magic moments. Feel the magic in this moment now. Maybe you haven't been grateful for this person. Maybe you've been taking them a little bit for granted. Could be a family member, a friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, anyone. But I want you to be so grateful for that person and all the experiences that you share together. All of them. Remember times that maybe you haven't thought of for a while that was actually a really funny moment. How amazing is it when you think and feel these kind of moments? What are some moments that you enjoyed together? Maybe it was time you traveled together. I want you to visualize and feel and go back to those moments, because the thing about our brain is it cannot tell the difference between something we imagine or what we actually experience. I want you to go to the next person now, the next person that you're grateful for. And just send them so much gratitude and love, because they're a part of your life, your experience. What are some magic moments that you had with them? I literally want you to breathe through it and literally feel so grateful. They were magic. Magic is real. feel the abundance that you have inside already. Be there and send gratitude to that one person. Feel that gratitude inside. Think of the last person that you're so incredibly grateful for, and think of moments that you haven't thought of for so long. There's no resistance. It's all love and gratitude. Because when we come from that frame, there's no more fear there. Think of moments. Feel those moments like you're there again. Replay them. Feel grateful for being you. I want you to feel grateful for being yourself. What are some things that you've done in your life when you look back and you even wow yourself? So many people focus on what they don't have in life, and not focusing on how far they've actually came. Look at your journey from a bird's eye view. Maybe you've had some little successes. I want you to reflect on those little successes now. And praise yourself for them. Be fully wowed. Go back to a memory that was your memory. A memory that you are so incredibly grateful for. Fully feel this experience now. Heal. And go back to that one memory and literally feel gratitude in every cell in your body. Even say inside your mind, thank you. Thank you. Fully feel and heal this now. And literally feel grateful that you're about to define exactly what you want for your life in every single area. And literally come back to now when you're ready. What I want you to realize right now is we're getting yourself into a grateful state, because when we feel grateful, unconditional love comes out. And one of the principles of manifestation is love, because there's only two experiences or two emotions that we really feel on a daily basis. And it's either going for our dreams or we're sabotaging our dreams. And fear is what sabotages our dreams, and love is what gets us to manifest our dreams. And I want you to realize there's only those two. There's only those two. So we have a choice at any given moment to feel any of those emotions. That took us 5 minutes to feel grateful, but now you're in a loving state. And from a loving state, you're inspired. You treat people better. You treat your girlfriend, your boyfriend, everyone better when you control your emotions. And this whole entire course is based on how important it is to control your emotions. Because when you're in control of your emotions, your whole life will significantly increase. Because how many times in your life have you kind of been fear-based or you've been stressed and you treat people badly? You treat even people you love badly. And it's not because you're a bad person, it's because you're getting yourself into a lousy state. And when we get ourselves into a lousy state, it just stays consistent. It becomes who we are. So the new rituals that we're going to be doing, and I'm going to be showing you on week 4 massively about rituals, morning rituals, and how important they are, and realizing you are your rituals until you change them. But this is super important. This principle, I want you to write it down right now. You can only come from 2 frames in life: fear or love. Choose love. Choose love. How good does it feel to feel love? How good does it feel to feel in love? To really just love someone unconditionally. I see a lot of relationships, and a lot of relationships sabotage for one simple reason. Both of them are not coming from unconditional love. They're coming from a place of, I did this for you, so you got to do these things for me. And it's like an exchange. And it's like what we call whoring. I'll pay you the money, and then you come over here and do as I say. And that's saying, oh, you took the bins out yesterday. I want to take the bin. You take the bins out. I did it yesterday. It's like this exchange. And it's not doing it because you absolutely love them. The way I look at it is, in any relationship, friendships, I'm doing it because I love you. I don't want anything in return from you. I'm not doing this so then all of a sudden I can influence you to do something for me. I'm doing it because I love you. What if you came from that frame for the next 2 weeks of your life? You come from the frame of unconditional love, of literally practicing it. And sometimes you're going to get stressed, sometimes you're going to get anxious, and sometimes you don't want to do it. But remember, you're a human being. You're going to stuff up at times, and also you're going to go really well at times. So it's super important to even do it throughout this program. Like, write down, for the next 8 weeks of my life, all I'm going to do is come from unconditional love in any situation. It could be a time at work where I'm in, a time in business where someone's treating me badly, but you know what? I'm still going to love them anyway. How much of an emotional leader could you be if all you did was come from love? Because even if someone hates you and you're just coming from love, love will always win. If someone's in a fear base and you come from love, the love will crash down all the fear. I want you to realize right now the power that you have, but it doesn't come from someone else forgiving you. It doesn't come from someone else giving you love. It comes from you loving yourself. And you loving yourself and coming from that basic frame of saying, I love myself enough to give. I love myself enough to not get, angry if someone doesn't, follow my rules the way I think life should be. You'll be a lot more happier if everything that happens in your life, you have a different level of awareness and you just saying, do you know what? I love myself and I'm going to come from love within. Like a simple thing. If I was working with someone on relationships, and I've worked with people in relationships before, and the biggest thing that I see is, this person isn't doing what I think they should be doing. And then I feel pain and I suffer. But what I help them with significantly is coming from an unconditional love. Because if you can meet your partner's needs or a friendship's needs at tens, like meeting their needs and focusing on your needs are my needs, I just want to fill you up. What will happen with osmosis? They will fill your needs up. But so many people are wanting to get something in return. They want something because they're not loving themselves. They're scraping from the bottom of the cup, not giving from their overflow. So that is the super important. Understand this whole foundation. When we come from a loving place, we're inspired. If we come from a fear-based place, we don't believe our dreams are going to manifest. And by saying they're not going to manifest, you are definitely right. Because if you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're usually right. So super important to understand that and really embed that. So literally throughout this process, always come from love. Even catch yourself, because sometimes you're going to come from fear. But literally say, I have 2 choices right now. Love or fear? Which one am I going to choose? And that is decided pretty much on me and no one else. And when I really decide on what I want, I'm literally going to go for it with everything I have. So what I want you to do right now is literally have a pen and paper out right now. And if you don't have a pen and paper, literally just pause the program and obviously come back with it, because that's what we need specifically, because we're going to be writing. And when we're writing, after we do a bit of a visualization and getting aligned with what we want, I want you to write like crazy. I want you to write like crazy and don't think so much, because there's two sides of the brain that we have. We have the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain. We're focusing on the right side of the brain, because what the left side of the brain is, it's all about analyzing. It's all about analyzing everything, making sure everything's analyzed, saying, can I do it? Can I not do it? Maybe I can do it. And there's more than one answer because we're analyzing everything. Throughout this process, I don't want you to be analyzing anything. The only thing I want you to be doing is activating the right side of the brain. The right side of the brain is the imagination. It's the creative faculty. It's the part of our brain that can literally bring the future into the now. And that's what we're going to be doing throughout this process. How amazing is it how we have a brain and an imagination that can literally bring the future into the now? Like, you can literally visualize, like, let's just say you want a partner, for instance, or you want a car, or you want a house, or you just want to be happy. You can literally feel what it would feel like to have that car, to have that happiness, to have that partner right now. And you can literally visualize and see inside your mind and literally act like you already have it all. And by coming from that frame, you usually attract that. So all I want you to do right now is obviously write out different principles. I want you to have one on finances. I want you to have one on spirituality. If that goes with you, you may be not spiritual, and that's okay as well. But just write out different areas. It could be health and fitness. What do you want out of your nutrition? What do you want out of your career or your business? Getting really, really super clear on that. I want you to write down every area. Your relationships. If you're in a relationship, I want you to say, how can I make this better? What's my ultimate relationship look like? You know, do we wake up at a certain time? I want you to get super specific. The more specific you do, the more clarity you're going to have. The thing I do with people is when I take people through these processes, they finally define what they want for their life. And then they're like this, I know what I want now. But most people don't do this. It's not that they're not smart. It's because they don't have the discipline to do it. I remember there was a time in my life where I was going to all the seminars and everyone was saying the importance of goal setting. You know, you just got to set goals and then they got to come true. But the thing was with me is I didn't have the self-discipline enough to literally sit down and say, wow, like I just got to write this out right now. All I got to do is sit down and define what I wanted, get myself into a bit of a creative space, and then write whatever's on my mind. It's super important that we do this. It's super important that you spend the next hour to 2 hours literally defining it, even after this recording, even listening to this recording again so we can define it, because there's nothing more important than, in my eyes, than you getting clear on what you want. Because once we get clear, we can enjoy right now, and then we know what we want, and then, you know, stress goes away. Because it doesn't matter how I'm going to get there, it's just makes me excited about looking into my future. Like I said in the last video, it's just like going on a holiday. How excited do you feel before you go on a holiday? You feel super excited. It's like 6 weeks from now, I'm going to be in Bali or whatever it is. Next, I'm super excited. I'm going to be in LA in 6 months, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, you could fail today or life wouldn't be looking most amazingly. But when you focus on where you're traveling to, all of a sudden you feel excited. That's what I want you to feel about your dreams. That's what I want you to feel about, yourself. Excitement. Because you know where you're going. If you go out right now and ask, like literally everyone you talk to, they have no idea about what they're going for. They have no idea where they want to be, and by not knowing, they don't get what they want. You're in this course. I can promise you, my whole intention is for you to get super clear, but this is the only way to do that. If you can get clear right now, your whole world and everything's going to change. So we're going to visualize and go on a bit of a journey together, but I'm going to be stimulating and obviously throwing in a few things. But straight away after this, I literally want you to write down everything that you saw down to the T. Down to the T. And then after it, I want you to pause the video and just write for literally like 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And all I want you to do for that certain period of time is literally just write. I want you to literally have an ache between your hands, and I want to have an ache in your forearm because you're writing so much. I don't want you to analyze anything. Whatever you see, how much money you want to make, the ideal partner, I want you to write it down super specific. What are some things that maybe you've thought about before, but you're like, oh, that'll never happen. I want you to write it down. Because those little things hold so many people back. I see so many people already knowing, but then I'll say like, oh, if you had no limits right now and you could have everything you want, what would it be? And they're like, oh, it'd be this. I've thought about it before, but I just, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not even close to that. That alone is holding them back. So it's super important that we get this clarity and then we go for what we want. So everyone on this call, I want you to literally big breath in and big breath out. Big breath in and big breath out. And I want you to literally connect your mind and heart together now. This is called heart breathing. This changes your hormones, your biochemistry, and everything in your body. Slows everything down, and it gets you to access your subconscious. I want you to have a positive expectation right now. A positive expectation of everything is possible. There's no limits anymore. And I want you to float out of your body now to 1 year in the future. 1 year in the future. Imagine what it would feel like to have everything that you've ever wanted for your life, and capture that feeling. Capture that feeling now. Just capture the feeling, not the physical thing, the feeling. What it feel like to have everything that you've ever wanted for your life. Just sit in that feeling and feel. If you had everything that you've ever wanted right now, what would that look like right now? What are some things that you're wanting to do for your life? What are some things that you want to do? And I literally want you to feel yourself doing them. Is it traveling? Where do you want to travel to? Like literally see the places that maybe your mind said before, nah, I can't get there. See the places you want to go to and imagine you're there. Imagine you're there. Who are you with when you're there? What's your relationship like? What's your ideal relationship like? How much passion do you have together? How much do you tell each other, I love you? Do you travel? What's he or she look like? Literally go and see the ideal person of your dreams and literally see yourself being the ultimate versions. What do you do together? Do you just laugh? What do you laugh about? Literally feel this now. So important that you feel it and associate to it. There's no limits right now. Do you make love? How much do you love? How much do you compliment each other? How much do you lift each other up? Where do you travel to? Do you just go away any weekends? Do you just do rituals together? Do you work out together? What is the ideal version? And I want you to feel the ideal version relationship. Literally use your imagination and literally feel what you do together. Get really specific. Feel like it's happening now. What do you talk about? What do you laugh about? It's happening now. Send love to that person now. If you don't have that person right now, still send them love. Get clear on that person and send them love. 1 year from now. This is 1 year from now. Get super clear. See their face. What is the vision that you have for your relationship? See the vision that you have. What do you do together? Literally feel it, like create it in your mind. It's like an imaginational movie. Where do you go out for dinner? Feel it. Now see the amount of money you would like to make. Money mightn't be a value for you, but just literally see the number, and it has to be clear. Maybe it's 50 grand a year, 100 grand, $1 million, whatever it is for you, just get clear. Ask yourself, what's the perfect number? So many people get overwhelmed and they say they want more money, but they're never clear on how much. Get clear now. What do you do with that money? Do you give it away? Do you do amazing experiences? What do you do with it? Invest it in businesses? What is it? Get clear. Feel this now. Connect with this now. What do you do with that money? How do you make that money? See yourself making that amount of money, however way possible. Could be through a business, could be career, could be a raise, whatever it is. Just feel it happening. It's a year from now. Feel this. Breathe this in. Do you have a business? What business do you want to pursue? Maybe it's a side business. What is that business? But I want you to see it thriving. How much money is that business going to be thriving? How much impact is that business making? Feel it now. Connect and feel. Get excited about this. It's all about excitement. It's all about you getting fully aligned with all of these exciting things that you can do. I want you to see, where is your health? What's your health like 1 year from now? What's your health like 1 year from now? What do you do with your health? Are you going to the gym? Are you going for runs? What's the perfect exercise for you? I want you to feel yourself doing it now. Maybe it's waking up in the morning, going to the beach, swimming in the beach. Maybe it's lifting weights, it's powerlifting, it's bodybuilding, whatever it is. Maybe it's just getting fit. Who do you exercise with? Do you have a personal trainer? It's 1 year from now. What's your ideal scenario through exercise and health? What are you eating on a consistent basis? Get really clear. What's it feel like to take care of your body? Feel the abundance of the now. How much energy do you have? Do you have a six-pack? Do you have a ripped body, a sexy body? Are you just happy, you want more energy? What is the ideal body for you? The ideal nutrition, the ideal, what are you doing this for? Maybe you're an athlete. How fast are you running? The perfect diet, the perfect working out. How many times a week are you working out? Choose the time. There's no right, there's no wrong. Maybe it's spirituality you want to get into. How much meditation are you doing? How much are you being the best you? What's your performance like? Your happiness on a daily basis? Your happiness, is it a 10 or is it a 0? Where is it? Completely feel this. And literally see the fun things that you want to do a year from now. What are some fun experiences that you want to do that maybe you keep putting off, but you're going to do them? Maybe it's even as simple as getting a massage every week. They always say, oh, I wish I could do that. It's time to do it. It's time to be the best you. It's time to decide on what you want. Who are some people you want to be friends with? Maybe you don't have the ideal environment. Who are some amazing people that you want to attract into your life, that support you on your mission, that support you in your life? See yourself being the best you in your business or career, and you're just standing up and being such a role model and not worrying about what other people are thinking. Because the truth is, you can have everything that you see right now. You can have it all. See yourself and feel yourself now having it all. Get the feelings of everything you crave. What car are you driving? What's the ideal car you want to drive? The ideal house you want to live in? Do you have kids? Do you want kids? What do they look like? How do they make you feel? Do you wake up in the morning? How do you wake up? What's your ideal day? Do you wake up with energy, meditating, telling your partner, I love you? What is it for you? Do you want to travel? Do you want to move somewhere else? There's no or nothing holding you back. Feel the excitement of all these things that you're going to manifest. And just know everything you see is going to become your reality. And what I want you to do is literally get excited, because everything you write down is yours. And when you come out of this state, I want you to open your eyes and literally write for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Non-stop, everything that you saw in every area. I want you to literally write it down. Don't even analyze it. We can fix it up later and make it crafted. But what I want you to do is just get it down on paper. Get it down super clear on paper. Feel this now. And now come back, and I want you now to write down as fast as you can every single area. But I want you to write it in one frame. I am so happy and grateful now that. Write down, I am so happy and grateful now that. And literally write like you're a year in the future. So it could be, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have my dream partner in my life. I can't believe I get to wake up every single day and tell my partner how much I love you. I wouldn't have believed a year ago in 2017, or whatever year, that I could manifest you now. My life could turn out like this. Write down everything that's happened in the next year like you're writing out and you're creating. You're the creator of your destiny. Now write it down. I am so happy and grateful now. And write down for 15 minutes. Just being creative. Don't analyze, just write. One year from now, what do you see? Write it all down, every area. There's no limits. Use your imagination. What did you see? Where do you want to travel to? What's your emotions like on a daily basis? Just write. Create the life. What are some things that you've always wanted to do and write like they've happened? How much money do you want to be making a year? What are some vehicles that you're going to use? You want to do investing, growing your business, having clients, growing in your career, whatever it is for you. Choose what you want to do, not what anyone else says, what you choose to do. This is your life. Choose it on your terms. How much are you charging if you're in business? Get clear, as clear as we can. does your ideal partner look like? Write down details. And if you have a partner, write down all of the things you're going to do together. The love. What's your peer group like? I want you to name and see your peer group, the ideal peer group that you want to manifest. When you're writing, I want you to be smiling with excitement, like everything you write down will manifest. Get clear on the businesses that you want to manifest. Get clear. What are some exciting things? Maybe it's traveling. It's meeting someone you look up to. Anyone. Literally get clear, because everything you write down will manifest. Go as deep as possible, as clear as possible, as specific as possible. The more clear you are, and understand when you're writing it down, you're reprogramming your subconscious. The reticular activating system has been altered. What's the one thing that you've always wanted to do? The one thing, but you keep putting it off. It's time to stop putting things off. Write it down and feel like it's going to happen, and it will. What are some magic moments that are going to happen in your life? Some magic moments. Maybe it's traveling to a romantic place with your partner. Maybe it's a romantic dinner. Think of some things you want to create that would literally, you can see right now, you're like, whoa, that would be such an amazing experience. Well, I'm going to do it. Remember, we're all going to die one day. Don't take your life for granted. Everything you want, you can have. But you have to decide. And you need to implement and take action to make it happen. But regret is the one thing that kills people emotionally. And you don't want to have regret. Choose love. What's the car you're driving? The house you live in? What do your kids look like? Feel it all. Your whole life can change in 1 year. One year it can change it all, but it starts today. Keep writing. Come up with any idea that you come up with. Think of other things that you desire for. That maybe you feel, I don't know if that'll happen, but write it down. Because when you write down, it's the first stage of commitment. It's the first stage of manifestation. Feel and connect to this. When you're writing it down, feel these experiences happening. Let your imagination run wild. Because it's a creative faculty. We're all creative. Where do you want to travel to? Do you want to do charities? What are some things that you want to do? Get as clear as possible. What are your relationships like with your family? See them growing. See them growing. See them growing in every area. And I want you to trust now. I want you to know that once we write things down, it's not about these things have to happen. It's that I trust that these things will happen. Because that's what it is. That's what most people don't do. They don't trust in themselves. If you need to keep writing, pause. tape before we go to the next stage. But if you're done writing, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to realize that everything that you truly desire is already here. The more money that you want is already here. It's already in the physical world. It's already in this universe. The ideal car you want is already here. The ideal partner you want is already here. It's already here. All we've got to do is set the intention for it. Literally go on a journey and feel these experiences. I want you to see what you wrote down and literally see it inside your mind, but feel like it's happening now. One of the secrets of manifestation is about living like it's already happened. How would you live and feel if this was your new life? Literally feel it now. Feel and express this feeling. Feel the ultimate you. Feel the confident you. Because we all have confidence in us. If you lack confidence, understand that's just a part of you. There's a part of everyone that lacks confidence. But right now, no more. Visualize yourself doing all the things you wrote down, driving the car you want, the house you're in, having the kids, laughing, celebrating with your partner, having the energy. Feel it now. Literally feel this with your eyes closed. I want you to feel this like it's happening. This is your life. How would you celebrate if all of these things happened? Literally feel like it's happening. Maybe you're living overseas. Feel yourself living overseas. Get visuals and feel inside every cell in your body that all of this stuff is manifesting right now. Feel and celebrate this feeling. Literally make the sound out loud of having all of this. 1, 2, 3, go. Make the sound of ecstatic joy out loud. 1, 2, 3, go. Feel the victory before it's happened and you'll manifest it faster. 1, 2, 3, make the sound of victory. Go! Just feel this electric feeling in your body. This is energy. Everything you want is just energy. It's all energy. Feel this again, and on 3, make the sound out loud. 1, 2, 3, go! See that ideal partner. See those experiences. See that energy. See that happiness. See that excitement. See that pride. Breathe the way you do when you feel proud. Feel this. Put a smile on your face of knowing that everything you see is going to manifest. Feel the excitement like it's an electric feeling. It's an exciting feeling. this. And just have a sense now of trust. I want you to have a feeling of trust inside your body. Trust that the dots will get connected. Trust that the right experiences, the right people will show up in your life. Let go of all doubt and focus on trust. This is how you stimulate the law of attraction. You feel the emotion of what all of that experience feels like. And now you've seen it, now we know what we desire. Feel this, and now open up your eyes. And I want you to feel now and excite yourself right now. And excite yourself with the feeling of having a sense of knowing that everything that you saw, everything you wrote down is going to manifest. Like literally look at the piece of paper and how you feel right now in that exciting energy and look at it and say, wow, this is my new life. And ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to manifest this? And the standard that you'll be living at is asking yourself that question and living on it on a daily basis. So whenever you're stuck, you're stressed, say, is the best me that's going to manifest this life? Am I operating at that right now? And if you're not, all you need to do is say, how does that person talk, walk, breathe? Close your eyes and feel it and literally live in that space. Live in the space of no doubt and total excitement for the manifestation that's going to happen. Now that we've got clarity, the next week is all to do with what's holding you back from manifesting this. So that we're going to have some blockages. We're going to have some obviously limiting beliefs and saying, how can we do this? Because these are all unconscious. So next week's all about what's holding you back and obviously getting over that. So I'm excited for next week, and we still have a video that you can listen to tomorrow, and then the next day that gives you some how you feel after this, like a little bit of a follow-up. But I really, really want you to understand this is the first step to manifestation, and we did it. So I'm super excited that we followed through with this. And if you want to go for obviously 5 years, obviously just wind it back to the start of this process and then focus on 5 years and focus on where you want to be 5 years from now. The reason I'm not doing it, obviously going through it, because this is optional for you. A year from now is so important that we have clarity. 5 years from now is, you can still get clear, but a lot of people that I've seen is it's very hard for them to get clear with that. So if you want to do 5 years, you want to get the most out of the program, 100% do 5 years. Do this again and write out 5 years while you're in this state and just go. You can go through it again, but just think 5 years from now. And yeah, from that space, just understand you're the creator of your destiny. You're the creator of your life. So the one action step that I want you to do now is, if you're not following through with the 5 years, I literally want you to put a Facebook video in the group. And your action step is putting a Facebook video in the group and telling what was your experience like. You don't need to tell us exactly what you're going to manifest. Just tell us what your experience was like. And get really, really clear on it. Excitement, what were you feeling? Like how certain you are with your future. And then from that place, I want you to put a video up. And from that place, get excited for next week, because next week's all about what's holding you back. And the following week after that is this experience that we just went through. I'm going to take you through rituals so we can see this every single day, because the more we train our mind to see what we just experienced, the more it's going to manifest. So I'm super excited about, obviously now you've got clarity on your vision. Super excited for tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you tomorrow on the video. So I'll see you on the next video. Have a phenomenal day.